Hello everyone, welcome back to Reus 2. We did the prologue and first era. I don't quite understand why it's showing me first era here and what I'm choosing is my second era. I was considering wimping out on calm era. So we haven't done that yet, and it's, you know, a pretty easy one. We're like practically done, right? 175, I don't know, we have 100 something, so I guess we're not done, but we're a big part of the way through. Because Revolution seems pretty tough. The goddess is our, big city, and we're supposed to get that 20 food, but she's in a taiga, and taiga is like, if you make food, you're a loser. So I think we're probably not going to do that. Castles and Knights looks a little bit tough, but maybe not that tough. Because all it wants from the sage is food. And, I don't think he has 20 yet, but he might. I don't remember. I mean, we can look. And if he doesn't, he'll be pretty close. Where is he? Over here. He has 14, so it wouldn't be a big investment to get him to 20. And, it wants the goddess to get to 18. She's already at 11. And it wants the miner to get to 18 wealth. He wouldn't mind getting some wealth. His miner town is for 15 wealth, so it's kind of just like... It seems like Castles and Knights is just telling me to do what my cities already want me to do. If I could have my druthers, I'd swap the goddess and the miner's objectives, of course, but this is still pretty good, I think. So let's try it out. Castles and Knights for our Era 2, which will be our last era. I don't have Era 3 unlocked yet, but I should after this game. You've gained access to upgrades. Yes, of course. You have built, or can build something. A mill likes plants, which seems good. We like plants. But we already have 4 fruits. And I wouldn't mind having more, so this seems great. Yeah, this is an obvious choice. Eureka. Cake maker. Do cakes need that much fruit? In real life? Oh, interesting. Each of the castles is like a project to help you reach that goal. So this wants herbivores, apparently, to give you a bunch of food. That's nice. You have Fort Fantastic. 25 gold for each distinct gem. Okay. Cool. Well, an amulet smith certainly would fit in well with that. Statue, I already have 4 elements. It wouldn't be hard to get to 100 gold and 100 signs. The main thing he wants is gold for this era goal, is the thing. So if I could get 200 gold, that would be nice. But I don't have very many gems in borders at the moment, I don't think. I have a caraway. Oh, and a labradorite. And maybe something out here? No, these are all just elements. I don't know, 5 gems? That seems... Oh no, elements. Right. But yeah, 5 gems. I mean, that would be pretty hard, I think. So I think I will just take a statue and get the bonus that I'm getting easily. Even if it's not exactly the perfect bonus, it's still good. These cities are really starting to sprawl. They're taking up 3 patches already. If I ever give this guy another element, he'll be happy. Oh yeah. But before that, tell me about your castle. I assume it produces... For construction bioticums, Le Chateau. Shouldn't there be an A at the end of Chateau? I know EAUX is like plural of chateaus, it's like castles. But chateau should have an A at the end, shouldn't it? This is like a chateau. Is that a word? Like, is that a small castle or something? I'm looking that up. Oh, A-U, right, not U-A. Yeah, if you type in chateau spelled like that, it's like, that's not a real thing. Okay, fine. So it wants construction stuff. We did get the cat temple locked in. Did you guys shut up for a second? Fur clothier would be pretty easy to get, I think. Because we have those fox, right? I think maybe even the cat has fur? It does. Yeah, this has double fur, so... Like this one, I just get 240 gold for nothing. And even though gold isn't the thing she wants, like, extra prosperity is still nice, right? Is it going to be really hard to get her to 18 science if I pick something that doesn't give her any science? Hope not. So I don't think I have... Maybe I have plenty of elements. Maybe I should not worry about this. Labradorite's an element. Copper is an element. And that's it. Well, Labradorite is an element, but it's not distinct. Does that matter? No. So... Oh, right. Elements. So I'm at 3 already. No. Wait. Labradorite and copper, right? I'm at 2. No, there's a third. Right. That's I'm gonna keep getting confused. It doesn't have to be distinct. So I'm already at 40-40. Which, you know, every point of science... I feel like I should take statue. And just, you know, I won't get as many points, but I think getting science for her is going to be the bigger challenge. So let's take a statue. Why? They keep talking about the ocean giant. What do you want from me? Did you guys accomplish something, or they're close? I can give them any more science, they'll invent something. And I have a microcharge that gives science, I think, right? No, this gives food. Okay. Oh, but I have this one. No. I have this. Total yield for each gem within borders. Didn't I give this guy, the miner, a gem-based thing? Oh, he already gets gold for each distinct gem. So I might be convinced to give him more gems. Especially if I have any gems that are elements, I guess. Notably, we can now start using level 2 stuff. And maybe, like, this is an element. The thing is, it makes gold, and what I want for her is science. Distinct critters, so there's basically just these cats. So they're not even critters. So Tourmaline would absolutely suck for this guy. I'm kind of thinking maybe we should turn this into Taiga. Right? They'll get to keep the same animals, I assume. Actually, you know what? Let's just quick save this to experiment with how the rules work. Oh, he wants more minerals and borders anyway. I forgot about that. Did I give him the right building, assuming I would do that? I asked for elements, sure. Nope, they died out. Oh wait, no. This is the stoat and the rabbit that were there. Right? Let's quick load that and check. I'm confused. Yeah, right next to the labradorite are a stoat and a rabbit. Cool. Okay. And I think that that should improve this area by making it all one biome. There'll be a lot more rugged and a little bit less biodiversity, maybe? Sort of. I used to have like 3 and 3 and now I have a single 4, so I can't afford as many apexes in here. But the rugged is insane. What are you guys so happy about? I don't know what just made them so much happier. But now, something like this tourmaline can give just a ton of gold, right? And it's an element, and I can give it over here. So, I mean, that seems like a thing to do. It's too bad I didn't get these cats on the same patch, so I could just upgrade the whole thing at once. Because I don't really need the cats anymore now that the cat temple is locked in. I wish I could just upgrade them both away. Their yield is fine, but not incredible. Oh, these aren't critters, huh? Right, okay. Well, these both seem kind of bad. So let's maybe upgrade that. Oh, I have drafts coming, huh? Well, be tough to put pearls near the shore, wouldn't it? Because I'm already doing stuff near the shore. Maybe not that much. Oh, there's bedrock. And it wants to be next to a plant. So replacing either of these would kind of mess up the pearls. I do like the idea of pearls for this guy. I'm not sure I like it enough to pick it. Marlin, I mean, there are not that many patches in this ocean, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could expand it here to get to 6, but I don't really want to. Maybe I could actually buy expansion charges to make this ocean wider, but I don't want to, really. So... which means Marlin won't be all that great. Manta Ray looks pretty cool. It's gold. Extra gold for Biotica with science yield in the biome. There's a decent number of those. Those aren't bad, right? Like, that has science, that has science, that has science, that has science. Manta rays look pretty good. Right, they consume science in a... I mean, they want you to have science and they give you gold, which is kind of perfect for this guy. Because his objective is to get more gold, and he... Well, the era objective is more gold, and his personal objective is usually more minerals. Although could like upgrade this maybe? Except, I mean, the bedrock likes to be next to that. I could take these two maybe and upgrade them. Make one a manta ray. I don't know, we just upgraded this. Let's do something with it, shall we? Because we were about to put down tourmaline, which we can afford only just. That's tons of gold. And then we need to give him more science, mostly. Well, science for his personal goals, gold for the era goals, as usual. But an awful lot of science to reach this. Let's go do some work for the sage. You're already in place. I just wanted to put an herbivore here, I think. Pangolin is an herbivore, but it's just next to a bunch of plants. It doesn't seem like he'd be very happy. How about a deer? I mean, that's 25, right? Squirrel would give me a little extra biodiversity, but I already have a squirrel, so kind of will stink, actually. Yeah, put a deer in. And I assume that'll do it? Not quite. You guys are willing to expand if I want you to. The plant booster here, but I really like just dumping everything into this mountain. So the apple can be next to lots and lots of fruits. Oh yeah, I do have this also, I guess. Extra total yield for gems within borders. Okay, hang on, maybe that's actually legit. How many gems do you have? One. I mean, I did just upgrade some of them away, which is a little embarrassing. I could give him some tin? There's not really any plants to put it next to. Maybe doesn't she have 2 furs just lying around? Yeah, but copper. So maybe the idea would be to put tin where the copper is and copper over here. I don't know if we could convince her to expand any further this era without coercion. So she's going to have a tough time getting the necessary... I mean, she's almost there. We'll figure it out. Oh, 2 distinct plants. Okay, so no need to actually move it. We would just have to put yet another plant out there. Which I'm not that keen on doing. Any chance of some coastal tin, maybe? I don't know, it doesn't make much sense. So you have this micro that likes gems, doesn't do a dang thing. You can just give science away. I don't know who needs it yet, but it'll probably be the miner if I had to guess. Oh, maybe I should have put that in onto the tile before I upgraded out from under it, so I could just lock it in. But I guess that's no different than applying it later, right? Yeah, I mean, I could easily build some more fruit out here. make the apple tree happen. But well, it says 2 out of 2. Yeah, so you can't benefit from being adjacent to more than 2 fruits. I sort of missed that detail. So maybe I didn't have to build such a huge web for the apple tree to benefit from. Do you have anything else that wants to be next to a ton of something? Like pheasant, kind of. Pangolin wants to be next to several different things. Like if I put a pangolin here, and then I could put blueberries here, right? Although, what happens when you upgrade a mountain patch that's extra tightly packed? Yeah, you just get to upgrade 3 slots instead of 2. That's pretty cool. Am I ready to do that? I feel like I would just be replacing them with more apple trees, right? Because this guy loves his fruit so much. He wants more herbivores. So, like, I could just plonk a pangolin down here, maybe. Put him next to a cool plant, an animal, and a mineral, maybe? A pheasant wants the same thing, basically. Oh, but this doesn't cost biodiversity, so that's nice, I guess. I have some, but not a ton. Boar, I assume, would also be pretty good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So what if I just upgrade these 2 slots and put in, like, a boar and pangolin, maybe? Seems kind of cool. Get over here. How many upgrades do I have, by the way? This will be my... I have 4 already. So lots. We're not locking in any yields, but most of my yields kind of suck. I might someday upgrade the apple tree or something, but since he wants to keep his fruits, I think I probably won't. So the boar doesn't really care where he lives. I'm going to put him with the fewest adjacencies. Look at him go. Border expanding. Okay, he did it. So we get another draft for, it looks like taiga. Oh yeah, I forgot. I already looked at these and didn't like any of them. Oh no. I mean, the white wolf will produce a truckload of gold because we have a great deal of rugged. So that's a thing we could do. Nephrite is a gem, which I guess is something. And all this looks kind of bad. Yeah, it's gotta be the wolf. Everyone's admiring the boars. Good, good. And so if I ever want more food, I can just like plonk plop down a pangolin here and then put a plant and a mineral in or something, right? But that doesn't seem urgent. Because this guy's already met his goals for the era. And like, there's not even any good plants I could put in, really. So I just got a boar chilling out here. I don't know if this was all that great, but whatever. So you need a little bit more science. Oh, and this guy took your nearest expandable land. So if you expand, you'll go this way, unless I spend an expanse charge to make more room between them. So, how do expansion charges work? The expand planet ability. Oh yeah, I forgot about creeks. Expand planet. So, I heard some mumbling about this in the Discord, and I'm not sure I totally understood it. But this adds 4 patches outside of a city and only 2 patches inside, so you're encouraged to use it kind of proactively. But I think that someone basically said if you use it right where 2 borders meet, you still get like the 4 patches, but it's probably in between the 2 cities? I'm not sure. So that could be a thing. But if we are buying an expansion patch at all, it should really be before these 2 cities meet, I think. Just expand this, right? I think the reason that it like is worse inside of borders is they don't want you using the expansion charge to just add like 4 new patches that are inside of a city, right? That seems busted. So adding 2 inside of a city or 4 that you still have to work to expand to kind of makes sense. Is it possible that I can just get her science without... If I get her some more elements, she'll get a little science. And especially construction by outcome also gives her science. So really that's what I should be focusing on, is replacing the old, outdated stuff she has that makes gold I don't need anymore with, like, construction elements. Right? Does it say distinct element? No. So distinct construction, fine. Okay. So I know one thing is we have somewhere, like tin, perfect. It wants to be next to plants. I mean, I don't have that many plants. But it's a construction element. Stone is a construction element. Like, we just need to put these down and she'll be pretty happy. This cat, for example, I don't think I need at all, right? I put him in before. Okay, I mean, he's making the fox a little happy, I guess. Oh, he's making furs. I forgot we built... Didn't we build a fur thing? No, I didn't do it. That would have been an easy thing, but I said, let's do the hard thing that gives me a reward I actually want. So I'm just going to put a lame-looking stone on top of this palace cat. Oh, although, right, if I'm going to expand, I should do it now. She hates expanding. There's no way I'm going to get her to expand 3 times, which is the only reason I would need to expand this before the borders grow. So I think this is fine. Actually, wait. Copper is a construction element as well, and it's really strong. It would produce like all the science she would need, I bet. Problem is I don't have 7 biodiversity for it, so okay, we're not going to We want distinct construction stuff anyway, right? So tin would be 10 science and no bonus. Stone would be 20, including the bonus. Oh, actually, we don't even get the bonus. It wouldn't be next to any other science, huh? Well, I could replace the fox if I wanted. Or maybe the caroite. She wants lots of elements and distinct construction. She doesn't care about gems at all, so really these two could both go, no problem. The fox is, you know, we have a lot of animals. If I start overriding too many of them, the fox will be bad, but for now he's doing a lot. Tourmaline I put over here, and I'm very happy with it, but she doesn't want any more. Overriding the cat makes the tourmaline worse, whereas this caroite isn't doing anything. Well, it's making the cat better, I guess. Okay, actually, caroite's doing fine. Let's replace the cat. Or is there anything over here that's even worse? Like stoat. I don't know. I could replace the squirrel and the stoat first, because they're doing stuff that nobody really wants, and they're not especially efficient at it. Biodiversity is nice. I don't know. Yeah, let's put it over there. So this shouldn't quite get to 18. No, definitely not. In the meantime, let's watch an invention in real time. They're inventing coal and chameleons. And trees. I don't know what that could be. Furniture, of course. That's what I think of when I think of cold chameleons and trees. Fine. Well, that's extra science, right? No, it's wealth. Okay. And so an extra element doesn't have to be distinct, but we do want a distinct construction bioticum if possible. So tin would be pretty good at that. It's not going to be next to a bunch of plants, sadly, but that's life. I think this ought to do it. Statue leveled up. This went up. Just tons and tons of science. She'll be at 18, no problem. Good. Now we just have to give the miner a tiny bit more wealth, and we'll be pretty much done with castles and knights. We'll be free to just focus on prosperity. And what do you want? Another element would be nice. And especially if it were a distinct gem, that would be great. Okay. Jasper's a gem. Okay. Manganese is an element, but not a... Well, that's good, right? No, it's not a gem. So, mostly he wants another element. But he would also enjoy distinct gems. I'm thinking of upgrading some of this, or maybe would he just be willing to expand? Not really. There's space out here. I could give him some... Oh no, I can't afford more copper. Not even close. Nephrite is a gem. I don't think it would do very much. He doesn't have any stone yet, huh? So actually stone is what he's hankering for. It's an element, but not a distinct gem. Which is good, I think, right? Yeah, he wants another element. Fine. Any base science I can connect it to? Of course not. But I'll... Oh, a mineral booster. This would be a great place to put copper if I could get enough biodiversity, but I, like, definitely can't. Because I made this all one mono biome. So, I'll just put the stone on the mineral booster. It's kind of sad, but I don't think I'm getting much of any of this stuff. Triggering that. Oh yeah, they're flexing. He's applauding. Oh, he still needs quite a bit of wealth. I thought he was closer than he is. I mean, we will definitely get it, but we have to pay a little more attention to how to do it. Like, we want gems, basically, right? Oh, he's inventing something. That's nice. Maybe it'll be something that gives you wealth, like you can invent boxes. Or clothes. Or seaweed? What the hell is that? Dried coral. Hey, it does give wealth. And then he's gonna go trade and get some more stuff. What does she make? Well, either prosperity or wealth. We'll see. What are you doing? You're trading as well? Ah, because you had enough to support a trade mission. There was just nothing to buy. Now that these guys have invented dried coral, you're buying it from them. I see. Okay. So, gems. Nephrite is a gem. 6 patches away from the closest city. I don't know if I can accomplish that, but maybe. Maybe I should have put it here. Because 1, 2... This is 3 patches away. But I do have some stuff that increases that, like... Isn't that what fur does? And I have 2 of them? Yeah, lost. So actually it's like 5 patches away. And don't I have one other thing? Yo, labradorite is lost. And I have like 2 of that. So actually this would be a great place to put nephrite if I like... if it were level 2. Well, I mean, I could upgrade it. It's gonna make me feel pretty stupid for having put the stone in. When... if I take it out, I'm just gonna lose this again. I feel like I just wasted 5 eon building that stone for a very mild benefit. Like locking in 15 science, not that great. But, you know, you live and learn. I'll just have to put in another element somewhere else. Wait, this is already level 2? I forgot, for the tourmaline. So I could have put the labradorite here, and I think it would... or the nephrite here, and it would have been close enough. I kind of wasted an upgrade slot on that, I think. It doesn't care what it's near, right? Yeah. Well, this is certainly... it's a food booster? This is far enough from the nearest city, I'm pretty sure. Isn't it 2 patches away? And then I have like... Oh, I thought this was another labradorite, and it's not. I see. Well, I'll put that in. It's another element, which the city needs anyway, right? You're not a critter. Yeah, I just need to put in something lost and also an element, so I guess this is the thing. It's really wasteful. Don't tell me you're not... Hello? Am I not reading fur correctly? Counts as +1 distance per lost tag for determining the closest city for this and other biotica. What exactly do you mean when you say other biotica? Other biotica in this biome? I would think so. But maybe it only means in this city? I really don't understand why this nephrite is not getting the bonus. This is lost. And it... Seems like this is 2 patches away from the nearest city. And I have quite a few lost tags, right? 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Two. Three, 4, 5. So I have 5 lost tags. And this thing... I just don't get it. It's clearly at least 6 patches away from the closest city because of the lost tags. So it must be the case that lost only applies to the current city and not the whole biome. Let's read lost again and try to understand why that is. The closest city. I mean, it must mean the distance to the city that this... I don't know. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. It's wrong. It's a bug. Report it. That's fine. And we just have to do, like, anything to wrap up the arrow. I mean, I could thirtle for high score, but I'm not so inclined this time, I think. It's very rugged here. I must be making this copper go nuts, right? No, it doesn't have an unlimited amount. It doesn't scale per rugged. Oh yeah, this white wolf scales with rugged, that's right. And they want to be adjacent to each other, so... Maybe I just replace this nephrite and put in... I don't know, but I don't have the biodiversity here, do I? For 2 of these. I don't even have the biodiversity for 1. I mean, I could put a hair down. It's next to 2 gems. I'm sure it'll be lovely. It's on a food booster. Did I already say that? I don't remember. Where are you, dude? Okay, over there. at him skitter. Oh, it's a critter as well, so it made the tourmaline better. That's a lot of food as well. Is he gonna get an emblem for that? I don't think so. It should be close. Yeah, he's gonna get to just 7 in a bit, not 8. Okay. What does he still want? A bunch of technology. I mean, sorry to tell you, dude, I don't really have a lot of ways to do that. I can almost afford some copper, actually. If I can get any more biodiversity in here. Looks pretty biodiverse. Oh, the sage expanded to out here. So if there's anything unique in this area that the sage might enjoy. I could put a vole out here. It's a lot of food. He likes food. I think that would be enough to give me another copper for the miner. As long as I don't replace something that is currently contributing biodiversity. It seems like even this might be just enough to win. Yeah. So I could grind for points, but I kind of want to just cash in the win and get the unlocks and unlock the ability to play a third era, which will make it more interesting to scrounge for points in era 2. So let's just cash out here. Or are there any features I want to experiment with before I go? While it's sort of free to do so. I think yes. I want to see how expansion works, and I want to see how the other terraforming features work, right? So let's buy some expansion. And let's buy a terraform at least. So let's first see how... So, expand planet in here. My prediction is it'll make a 4-patch gap between the two cities that neither of them will own. Yes. Cool. So let's also see how... Nope. A terraform charge would... for you, because I want to see how a creek works. A mountain is in the way, right. Can't overlap with other terraform features. But a creek... Plants on both sides of the creek get 50 plus 50% on all yields and extra biodiversity. So that would get me my copper, although I guess I already have it. So I don't have a lot of great plants, I basically just have these. What do you mean when you say plants on both sides? Let's quick save this. Are these two going to be replaced with just a creek? And then on each side, or is there going to be a creek down the middle of these two? It's unclear. I'm betting it's down the middle, and that's why they don't want to let it overlap with the mountain. Okay. And yours is a sanctuary, which means you can use more micros, and non-emblem micros are automatically placed twice. Okay. Also, I have some charges of emblems here. I guess they just always go to your first giant for some reason. No? Yes. So Sage, I mean, he loves plants, sure, of course. Who here makes the most food? It's surely the boar, right? 175 versus over here, it's like 119. Yeah, so let's do this. Yeah, the first giant seems to get all the emblem charges. Pretty solid. And the guy with all the gems is you. 10% total yield on anything of my choosing. The hare's yield is a little hard to read. I can't tell how much science it's making because it overlaps with the word hare. I guess I can click here and see. Yeah, decent yield. But tourmaline, I mean, 185? It's definitely the most. And how many gems do we actually have in borders? It's not that many. 2. I selected this one. Come. Yeah, go. Okay, it's somehow confused. Ah, you can only upgrade level 1 Biotica, right. With emblems. Or at least with level 1 emblems. I don't really understand if they might somehow scale. Well, in that case, all of this stuff stinks. Sea anemone? A white-plumed anemone, actually... That's a level 1. That guy's having a pretty good time. And he should even make more mysteries, right? Maybe? 20% of 6 is 1.2. So we should get 7, I would think. Nope. Interesting. So mysteries don't count as yield. Apparently. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to play around with, right? I don't know when I would ever want a new nomad, a new city, but I guess you could do that. Cash out. Yeah. Obviously we could do much better than just converting like this, but... The chateau, the miner, the duke of whatever, the count of so-and-so, are they going to go to war? Or are they going to have an alliance? What's the deal here? It won't matter, so we can't play Era 3, but it would give me a hint as to what might happen in Era 3. Talking about each other, the sage and his guinea pigs, me, the goddess, and my stars. Seems like a rallying cry for unity. Oh, wait a minute, what the heck happened there? The castle's throwing rocks at all the enemies? I see. They've besieged her castle and she has defeated them all. The goddess stands victorious. Maybe just because she had the most prosperity? It would have played animated differently otherwise? I don't know. Oh, so was she comparing the sage to a measly little guinea pig? I didn't see what she compared the miner to. I thought she was saying, oh wow, you're so cool, you with your guinea pigs and you with your whatever, but I guess a war was happening. Okay. By the way, if it's going to give you prosperity for remaining Eon, it should at least cash in your currencies, like population and stuff, in the shop to buy more Eon to cash them out better, instead of insisting that you do that yourself if you want the results. But whatever, it's not a big deal. Octopuses, goats, or ibex, or something. Grass? And some kind of, not emerald. Is it emerald? Jade, yeah. Olivine. Oh, it wasn't grass at all, but a gem. It wasn't ibex. Ibex? I don't know how you say it. It didn't look quite like a goat, right? But a goat-ish. Cool. Continue playing, back, leave planet. What's the difference between continue playing and back? To that screen. Okay. Fine. Well, we have unlocked third era and upgrade again to make 3-star stuff. And that's it. I mean, I don't really relish the fact that they make all this stuff like super far off. I don't know. It feels I haven't like played so many games that I'm like, oh no, the grind. But I am like, why are you making me grind at all? Anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.